Imagine walking into one of the most exclusive fashion parties in London and instantly knowing that every camera, every phone, and every pair of eyes are about to lock onto you. That was exactly the scene when Julia Fox arrived at British Vogue's London Fashion Week party on September 22, 2025. The actress and model, known for pushing the boundaries of red carpet fashion, didn't just attend the event, she practically stole the spotlight the second she stepped into the Chiltern Firehouse. And it wasn't just because she's Julia Fox, the uncut gem star with a reputation for headline-grabbing style. This time, she chose an outfit so daring, so provocative, that the internet couldn't stop buzzing. She wore a black leather corset dress by Dilara Findikoglu, a London-based designer celebrated for rebellious, avant-garde creations. But this was no ordinary corset dress. It was designed with bold hip cutouts, chain details, and even a cheeky rear panel that revealed more than most people would ever dare. What made this look unforgettable wasn't just the fact that Julia Fox showed up in something risque. It was the confidence she carried, the way she turned what could have been a shock-value outfit into a carefully crafted statement. She layered the corset dress with a cropped brown fur bomber jacket, giving the overall vibe a mix of edgy rebellion and high-fashion playfulness. The outfit included a skin-tight midi skirt that hugged her body, a cone bra bodice reminiscent of iconic Madonna looks, and a halter neck choker connected with silver chains that added a punk-inspired touch. From top to bottom, it was a masterclass in styling that demanded attention. Julia finished the ensemble with knee-high black sheer socks and pointed mules, an unusual footwear choice that perfectly complemented the balance of sleek and bold. Her beauty look was just as deliberate. Nude lips, glossy wet-look hair pulled back, and minimal jewelry, letting the clothes and her energy take center. Stage now. Let's talk about why this particular look set the internet on fire. Julia Fox has never been afraid of pushing boundaries. Her past appearances have included everything from dramatic eye makeup that spawned viral memes to barely there latex and denim outfits that blurred the line between art and clothing. But this leather corset dress went a step further. The exposed hips, framed by chains, and the daring rear panel weren't just about showing skin. They challenged the audience to rethink what glamour can mean. Instead of conforming to the usual red carpet formula of flowing gowns and sequined dresses, Julia brought a darker, rawer energy that spoke directly to the ethos of London Fashion Week itself: creativity without fear. Social media exploded with reactions. Some praised her for being bold and unapologetic, while others questioned whether the look was too much for a high-profile event. But whether you loved it or hated it, one thing was clear: you couldn't look away. What's fascinating about Julia Fox is how she's turned fashion into her personal language. Every outfit she wears feels like a conversation starter, a way of expressing something deeper than just surface-level beauty. This London Fashion Week moment wasn't just about showing off a daring dress. It was about claiming space in an industry that often rewards conformity. By choosing Dilara Findikoglu, a designer celebrated for rebellious and politically charged designs, Julia aligned herself with a creative vision that challenges traditional ideas of femininity, modesty, and power. The corset dress, with its hip cutouts and cheeky rear panel, didn't look like something borrowed from a typical celebrity stylist's rack. It felt custom-made for someone unafraid to stir discussion. And when you place Julia's look against the backdrop of the Chiltern Firehouse, a venue that thrives on exclusivity, drama, and star power, you realize she knew exactly what she was doing. It wasn't an accident. It was a performance. And of course, no Julia Fox moment is complete without the cultural conversation that follows. Fashion critics immediately began dissecting the symbolism of her look. Was it a critique of outdated red carpet modesty rules? Was it simply an experiment in pushing the limits of design? Or was it Julia continuing her role as fashion's ultimate disruptor, someone who refuses to be boxed in by Hollywood expectations? For her fans, the answer didn't matter. What mattered was that Julia Fox once again proved she's not here to blend in. Online, images of her arrival flooded Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok within minutes. Memes popped up celebrating her confidence, while fashion blogs praised the technical craftsmanship of Findikoglu's design. Even those who weren't impressed by the revealing cutouts had to admit, Julia knows how to dominate a headline. She's carved out a niche where shock and style coexist, and she's one of the few celebrities who can actually make that balance work. But what really elevates this moment is the way Julia Fox embraces vulnerability in her fashion choices. Think about it. Exposing your hips and even part of your backside at a major industry event isn't just bold, it's risky. It opens the door to criticism, mockery, and even scandal. Yet Julia steps into that space fearlessly, almost daring people to challenge her. That kind of attitude resonates with younger audiences who see her as a symbol of defiance against the polished, controlled images most celebrities maintain. She's reminding us that fashion is supposed to provoke, to excite, to make you feel something. And whether that feeling is admiration or discomfort, it means the art has done its job. In a world where so many looks are designed to be safe for Instagram approval, Julia's choices cut through the noise like a blade. She's not chasing likes. She's rewriting the rules of what a red carpet moment can look like. It's also worth noting that Julia Fox isn't just dressing for the cameras, she's dressing for history. Think of the iconic fashion moments we still talk about decades later. Cher in her feathered Bob Mackie gowns, Madonna's cone bra by Jean-Paul Gaultier, Lady Gaga's meat dress. They weren't safe choices. They were cultural shocks that etched themselves into our memory. Julia's hip cutout corset dress may very well join that lineage of daring looks. By aligning with designers like Dilara Findigoglu, she's ensuring that her appearances are more than fleeting tabloid stories. They're part of the evolving narrative of how women in the public eye can use clothing as armor, rebellion, and storytelling. And for Julia, this narrative feels especially powerful. From her breakout role in Uncut Gems to her current place as a fashion provocateur, she's consistently reinvented herself. This moment in London is just another chapter in that ongoing reinvention, one that keeps her firmly in the spot. Light dot. So what does Julia Fox's boldest statement yet actually tell us? It shows that she's not afraid to embrace fashion as performance art, to turn a simple appearance at a party into a global talking point. By choosing an outfit that combines sensuality, rebellion, and raw honesty, she reinforces her identity as someone who refuses to play by the rules of celebrity culture. And in doing so, she sparks conversations about body confidence, artistic freedom, and the role of fashion in pushing society forward. Whether you see her as an icon of empowerment or as someone who simply courts controversy, one thing is undeniable. Julia Fox knows how to make an entrance. As the flashes popped and the videos went viral, her black leather corset dress became more than a garment. It became a statement. And as long as Julia keeps walking into rooms like this, the world will keep watching, debating, and remembering, because that's the magic of true style. It leaves a mark.